Hello, hello, and welcome. Today we are returning back once more to Monster Hunter Wilds. We have the upcoming release of Tempered Arkveld coming up soon. So I figured we would use today to essentially just make sure that we're all prepped. So we're going to look at the Arkveld's page a bit, and we are going to see how that ends up holding up. But hello, and welcome. I am, I am going to be, I'm going to be trying to like stay focused this time, but no promises. Knowing me, I'm going to try though. We will see how today's stream goes as a whole. But for now, let's...
What's good, Seth?
What's good, bud? thank you so much for the follow. I actually have no idea how to properly say your your TikTok name. But thank you, and an nom nom for you too as well. My brain just kind of went blank for that. All right, let's pull up Arkveld.
I didn't know you had a TikTok and it's Siege.
Siege. Oh, okay. It's just the followed up like with it being, yeah. I see it now. I see it now that you've actually said it. But for whatever reason, my brain could not separate Siege, Royal, and Shield from like into 3 different words. It tried to put it all as one like confounded message, and it threw my brain off. Hey, W for Andre, thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you, bud, and thank you for the likes. Let's see, Arkveld. Let's do this proper. Honest to goodness, other than his gameplays. Hey, thank you so much for sharing the live, but yeah, I've had a TikTok for a while now. I've actually been streaming to TikTok for a little bit, not nearly as long as I have been to Twitch, but Twitch is pretty much always empty. It was good to see you stop by and hang out in your stream the other day, Andre. I did get quite the kick out of you just randomly saying it kept throwing me off so hard, and I thought it was so dang funny. It seems elements across the board is just going to be pretty neutral, so raw damage is probably going to end up being the best when it comes to Arkveld. These 2-star to all of the status effects, but status has taken such a hit. It may not, it's probably not gonna
Glad you stopped by and had fun.
Yeah, I did spend most of the time lurking, but
I do say Raw or Dragon.
See, it says Dragon here, but if you look at the weakness table, Dragon is just as effective as everything else. The only thing that seems to have any disadvantage at all would be your light, heavy bowguns and bow, because they do less damage to left and right wing, but other than that, they do the same. They all do the same damage everywhere else. And even that's not really a heavy disadvantage in the first place, especially considering how much damage they can do. So may end up trying to make a new build that's going to focus entirely on raw damage rather than the element, as I prefer to. Hey, Senpai Ryu, welcome. It's good to see you again. Might be able to actually make a bit of a variation on this. And we're gonna, like, oop, hold on. I need airborne back. Nope. I hate when buttons don't do the thing. Okay. So, airborne attack boost, that will top off the actual, like... Really? It should have topped off the attack. Oh, that's because they're running the... Okay, they were running crit boost. So, I want to see what happens if I do... Throw in... Crit boost. Oh yeah, put some both at 4. And then... Oh, got an ad to pop up. they're both sitting at like pretty much 0 affinity, but I do have several things that are giving me extra affinity, so instead, what if, for that last slot, we do the 3 levels of crit eye? That way we are confirmed to be getting crits, especially with all the other stuff added in. Now, crit eye is pretty much useless, but we are getting the weakness exploit. We're getting 50% affinity boost when we hit wounds, and then another 10% from antivirus, so that brings it up to 60 when hitting wounds. 65% because of agitator. So 65% plus the 12% they both have is going to end up being 77%. So a 77% chance of critting with crit boost 4, driving our critical hits up by 34% extra damage, and we're getting, with level 4 attack boost, we're getting plus 8 to the base raw and another 2% on top of that. Oh yeah, we are getting a decent bit of damage out of these. Azure Bolt is just kind of going to be extra damage across the board. The Black Eclipse is just so we can have reason for the gore and the antivirus. I don't know how well this is going to end up running as a whole, but this should be fine, although I would really like to get that dragon defense up, so I may end up making a whole different build. Yeah, most of my builds have some type of negative in dragon, except for this one. That's running 2-piece Bale, 2-piece Ray with the laggy. Let's see if we can do anything with this. Alright, so what are we looking at? Steadfast is going to end up being pretty much a necessity here. And we can trade out these fire resistance for the dragon resistance instead. That way we have max and we don't have to worry about the dragon blight. And then we can see about throwing in the crit eye. Crit boost. And having the topped off attack boost instead. We're still at 12% affinity. Peak performance is going to be nice to have. Burst is good. We're getting a 35% boost to affinity from Wex in this one. I'm not getting all that many means to get extra, like, affinity on this one. What, 38? But I am getting quite a bit of raw damage boost on this one. Oh yeah, no. Then I get a small element boost from mutual hostility. This should still do a lot of damage either way. So, in that case, let's run a quick test. I am in a public lobby. That's why y'all are seeing the lobby ID. up top and not just the squad ID. So I am actually going to set a passcode and we're just gonna go that, and let me add a thing to the screen so that that is seen. I seem to not be able to type at the moment. Okay, then let me update that. So now y'all should be able to see it just fine. Okay, so if y'all do end up wanting to join me and you want to hop into the quest with me, you will need that passcode, which is now viewable on screen. So we will continue from there, just because I already know I'm going to be in the public lobby for quite a bit. Let's do the 9-star Tempered Arkveld accept and prep, and we'll see how things go.
Make sure you're prepared.
Bring on the Suja. That, exploiter insurance with the Caprice isn't bad. Make sure that I'm all set up there. Double check this. And we will have to be. Let's do this, friends. Come on down. Oh, hi, Arkveld. You are literally right here. Oh, no way. He's really standing on business today, isn't he? Alright, let's get buffs up and running. Got really lucky with a free meal proc. Oh yeah, he's definitely bullying me at the moment. Sometimes I misjudge the distance for him, but after hunting him a few times, I should have no issues. Our damage looks nice, too. Yes, there's a good offset. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, nice. We got them out pretty quick. And poke. doing good. The damage is really nice, actually. Yeah, I knew my timing was going to be slightly off. I should have gone for the dodge instead. I believe that should have counted as an offset. Alright, mistimed that. We'll figure it out. See, Arkveld's one I fought a lot early on, but as of late, I haven't really cared to fight him, you know? After I finished his armor an age ago, I haven't really done much with him. There are parts I need from him, but it's really not all that much. I wish the free meal would proc more often. Oh yeah, he's definitely smacking me around. Like, absolutely believe me. Like, normally a lot better about timing offsets and stuff, but he's just, I don't know, he's got my number today. Nice. That was actually amazing. Hey, Autumn, welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy the stream. Ooh, got me in the air. Nice. Got the offset that time. Come on. Couldn't see where I was at, because I'm actually not sure. Yeah, buddy. No, overcommitted there. I was hoping to roll there, but it didn't do the roll when I hit the button. Okay. I hit the button in the air there, but it didn't do it. I don't know what happened there. That was delayed. That was delayed as fuck. Ignore me being stupid. Or not roll. I feel like the control for my roll is like super delayed. And it throws me off every time. I'm expecting it to just do the thing, but it doesn't do the thing. Hey, welcome, welcome. I do hope you enjoy the stream. Can I please do the thing when I hit the button? Please. That is gonna drive me nuts. Or, once again, not doing it when I hit the button. Okay. Can you, I don't know why, but I have hit the same button 10 times to try to dodge, and he has just stood there and taken the hit, and I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. That is actually frustrating me, and we are just starting out. are you doing down there? I hate the changes they made to the Sacred. I swear that I hate the changes they made to the Sacred. Dang thing's stupid anymore. Interesting. Yes, there's the wound hit. Still not dodging when I hit the dodge. Yeah, I understood that. I was in the middle of a combo for that. We got this. Alright, we're gonna sharpen. I don't know. I feel like my damage is like, it looks good when I crit, but outside of the crit, my damage is so much lower than I'm used to having it. Yeah, the crit hits are nice, but they're not really doing all that much. Okay, let's... Yeah, buddy. Not the menu I wanted to be on. This is the menu I wanted to be on. I still don't understand why it's not dodging. Or why that didn't offset. Hello! Hi, sister. Welcome, welcome. That finally offset, even though, honest to goodness, that one probably should have missed. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by this one. Yeah. Not gonna be able to deal enough damage here by myself. Okay, please. Thank you. No, that would make sense. Alrighty. I don't know. I've 10. No, yeah, 9 star. I don't know why my brain said 10 because that's what AT Arkveld's gonna be. Is 10. Right there. Anyway, technology is being dumb. I'm having like a delay in my controls that is like actually throwing me off so bad. Oh. And what take would that be? Because usually some of the takes that you agree with make me go, huh? Oh, can I? Please. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Well, I wouldn't say that. We, as hunters, end up doing a whole metric ton more damage than what we did in Worlds, so, like, I wouldn't say it would be, like, MR level. Like, at all. I do say that they're a bit bulky, but they kind of have to be, because our weapons deal so much more damage than they ever did in World. Like, drastically different. That was a good bug. Oh, little ledge hop. Nice. Nice! Got an Arkveld gem from that. What? I'm tired of spamming the dodge button and it doing absolutely fucking nothing. It is literally, it is so getting on my nerves. Like, beyond getting on my nerves. Not really. My sharpness is high rank.
Hi,
Purple
love.
sharpness. Hi, darling. Are you going to be hopping on Monster Hunter here at some point soon, dear? Because we're going to be getting our tempered Arkveld here in the next day or so. He's going to be our first 10-star monster.
I say Ra the dragon.
Ra the dragon. You adorable dork. I love you to death.
And not till Tuesday.
Not until Tuesday. Huh. So not till tomorrow? Monday now, is it not? Yeah.
Yes.
E.
Yes.
You adorable dork. Do you like the new voice that I have given you for in the Tiki-Talkie?
Who, me?
Hey, welcome everybody. I do hope y'all enjoy the stream. Hope you're having fun. Yeah.
Yes.
Dear heavens to Betsy, with the pop-ups on my Twitch, on the Twitch side. Yeesh. Well, like, what chat you see, they can see as well, because both TikTok and Twitch see the same screen. I'm the only one who sees a different screen. Although, if I showed y'all what I saw, you'd probably lose your minds. Not exactly the easiest thing in the world. Alrighty, let's rebuff and do it again. I really wish my headphones would stop being painful about, like, staying connected.
You're buffed since when?
I'm not talking about IRL me, darling. I'm talking about in-game me, because IRL me is a fat, tubby piece of shit. But we'll move on from that one.
Both should.
Should be, and not. Anywho's it. Alright, let's run that one more game. I'm gonna get used to his timings. Especially considering AT is gonna be faster, stronger, and have new attacks. One of the attacks we have seen, and oh my goodness. Timing that is gonna be fun.
It's a challenging quest, but that just makes for a sweeter.
Woo! Really? What? That was weird. That timing is so weird. Technology, I swear to fuck. You're actually getting on my nerves. I'm so sick of you doing this bullshit. Do what you're supposed to do. Stay how you're supposed to say. What the fuck? I can hunt, I can deal with tech in between, but don't be trying to make me deal with tech while in the middle of fucking a hunt. That drives me mad. Don't mistime that. Whew. That one I got. Nope, mistimed that. There we go. But anyway, as for like the new attack, he's gonna jump backwards, kind of like he does with the, like that. But instead of doing the chain drag, he's instead going to bring the chains out in front of him and dive bomb you. How come that didn't offset? That did. That one I need to be a little bit later for. That one was right on. There we go. Give me that mount, sir. Yeah, there's the mount. Well, they already said that they're going to be giving us an update for the expansion in the summer. Like, they already confirmed that they're definitely going to be working on the expansion, and they're going to give us an update in the summer for how that's progressing. Nice, good. Good offset. Oh, tripped him up, but didn't knock him over. That would be an interesting thought process on it. He backed up further than I'm used to. Oucha! I'm sorry, that should have offset. That really should have offset. That one, I got knocked out of the air on that one. Nice. Yeah, that's fine. I learned from last time, even just have throwing knives. Oh, what? Nah. Or just walk me straight into the attack, Sacred. What? The update they gave to the Sacred has just made them awful. It has made them absolutely awful. Like, sure, I had no problem before. I know, like, most people had some issue with them before. But it, like, to me, it wasn't bad. It was still manageable. But since that last update to try to fix their pathing, it's just been garbage. Like, absolutely garbage. But I've made it a habit to still use it. And trying to break that habit has become annoying. I got a partial offset there. I think that needs some frame. Oh, I agree. I agree. It's just like before, yeah, sure, it could be a little bit like annoying about the pathing to a degree, but generally it wasn't terrible, or at least wasn't as terrible as it is now. But I do definitely think that it needs another update that actually fixes the issues it has. But I will say, like, I do hope that when we get the expansion, that they do something more with the Sacred. Because as is now, it's just not. Oh, that's gonna, yep. I'm glad I'm immune to Dragon Blight, but still. Nice. See, the main reason why I'm trying to get so good at offsetting is because I'm running Powerhouse. Powerhouse, for it to work properly, needs you to either offset or get a guard clash. Well, I'm not holding a shield, so I'm not going to be able to get a guard clash. I roll. And nice, got another offset. I really need to, like, sit and really focus with my weapon. Like, really just stick with it instead of switching around like I normally like to do. Although here, as of late, I've been running Switch Axe far more than I do Insect Glaive. But that's because I've just been having fun with the weapon. Nice. Hey, wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah, yeah. Good. I like that sound. Thank you, thank you. I did make a change also to some of my sounds and alerts and whatnot. So some of them are no longer just by channel points. Some of them will end up being costing bits. I made the change because I need to have something going on to help with the issue that you, sister, and Kitten know about. But I had to do something. Sure, I could set up a donation goal, but, like, I don't think that's ever gonna go anywhere or do anything. Honest to goodness. And with how little viewers I get on Twitch, it's not really gonna matter. See, I've had that in the past. I've actually had a couple of people say that I need to make a, this was when I was specifically streaming to VR chat. There was a point in time where, people had asked me when I was gonna set up a rewards for, like, to get, for me to start an OnlyFans. And that was forever and an age ago, and I'm just like, really, people? But thankfully nothing happened with that, because the thing is, I'm only allowed to have so many. I can only have so many set up. Oh my goodness, Arkveld. Hello, hello, and welcome. I do hope you enjoy stream. What is that passing? What is that passing? Right in...
Are you alright? Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out.
See, the thing is, though, that's not really going to matter at the end of the day. And, like, a lot of... Since I don't actually have, like, a physical camera... What? I'm tired of my character just standing there. I swear. Anyway. It's like, I understand silly and whatnot, but, like, I'm not, like, I can't exactly do much. I don't have a, like, physical camera that I'm going to appear on. Even if I did, I am never going to actually have it set up so that anyone in any of my streams can ever see my face. Only, and at the same time, what is there that I can do in that case, considering I no longer stream VR chat, because that's not the type of audience I want anymore. I'm not doing the whole, like, armor thing, I'm not one for looking extremely stupid in the middle of a hunt. I don't like that. I think it's just stupid. I think it's stupid. Sure, I can, like, see about finding a way to make a redeem, make it where I can, I do a turn wheel to see what, weapon I use. That I could do. I could do that easily. That's fine. Right into the attack. But there's, like, I don't understand what I can do that would be considered silly or embarrassing that could actually work. But it's also not going to matter if no one actually shows up. There's no one here but you right now. No one. Like, those are fine. I can do those. Those are just fine. I have seen no issue with that. But right now, it's just... not doing anything. I have to have people here in the first place for it to actually work. Right now, the main reason why I'm even complaining and, like, just inventing about all this is because I know there is no one here. I know it's just you right now. So I know I can do so without it actually causing any issues. Because if someone else were to hear, then I wouldn't have even, like, starting going off. I just would have focused on the hunt and done nothing else. Sure, I responded if they text or anything, but there's no one here. There hasn't been anyone here in any of my streams in an age. Like, sure, we had the one good stream. One good stream, that's it. Interesting to see his chain pass through me. The problem is, if anyone does show up while in the middle of my Twitch stream, no one stays. And the way Twitch works is if they don't stay, it actually hurts me. It pushes me further and further and further down the recommend list. People have to stay for me to actually show up on the recommend list. And if no one stays, besides you, I'm literally having no viewership because I'm not being pushed. And I'm not being pushed because no one shows up and stays. So fuck off with your bullshit bot fucking asshole shit. I fucking hate that. I hate the bots. I despise them with a motherfucking vehemency, but I don't exactly have the means to just stop them from showing up. Anyway, moving on from my aggressive feelings at the moment. Go away, Arkveld. I am gonna end up running that again. I'm just frustrated. And I'm sorry I'm frustrated. I can't get anywhere streaming right now, and there's no work to be had around here. I have put an application in the last 40-odd places that are within walking distance, and I have still yet to see a single fucking response back. No text messages, no calls, no emails about work. Nothing. Nothing. I even tried for the factory that's literally right up the road from where I live, and they've not texted me a fucking thing. And I have to somehow make streaming work, but streaming isn't working because no one stays. There's absolutely no one fucking here. No one's here. I'm streaming to air. And I get it, I do. Welcome back, love. I don't know.
Secret.
I went back to my old skin for my sacred. I went for the flamey bird. Welcome in, everybody. I do hope you enjoy the stream.
Go back.
All right. Let me know if you change your mind.
What am I looking for, dear?
Change.
I need more than single words here. Please.
To our fit.
That I had named it. Yes, I did. Oh, here it is. I thought I had named it, but I apparently had not. Apparently I
Have
can't
crab fingers, so type slow.
Ha ha. Horrible dork. Okay. I'm in the fit. Gonna end up
Yeah.
running that again.
No, I'm eating crab.
Oh, well, okay. Then I'm jealous. I'm jelly.
Counting on you. All right, time to get serious.
I should get peach rings.
I would absolutely love some peach rings right now. That is my favorite candy. But I can't have a moment. But let me, you know what? I'm gonna start completely from scratch. I'm gonna start from scratch. And I've been enjoying Switch X more. Knowing me, I'm gonna end up running Switch X in the first place. So we're going to run Dragon and
I would buy and not share.
well, at this point in time, darling, that's fine. That's fine.
Hey, Switch Axe is my weapon.
Switch X has been my weapon, because you don't play as much as I do, darling. I'm just about to hit HR 800. I got like 20 some odd ranks to go, and I'll be HR 800. Dragon and Lightning. We're going to... Actually, we're going to keep the Dosha. And so we can end up running the legs. But I need to swap out the laggy chest for the...
So no love me, huh?
I love you beyond words. But you also don't play this game enough for me to be able to say that it is your weapon. I think it might be best to stick with the Legicris. Not Legicris. What is the Dosha chest? I would just lose out on a single one slot, a level of Wex, Stamina Surge for Constitution. Then I can replace the head.
So you don't want the book I got you.
Darling, whatever you gift to me, I will always accept, but if you choose to not give it to me anyway, that is also your initiative, darling, and up to you. I love you too much to get in the way of that. Okay, so we are running the Gore because we have Gore's Tyranny on both Switch axes. So, Gore headpiece. Switch to the Doshagama chest piece because the Gogmazio's legs give us powerhouse, and I can offset with the Switch axe. I am running the Gogmazios wave, so I can also run the Ebony Odogaron's power. So that way it gives me the burst boost. So I will need to have some levels of burst. I do have 3 levels of burst currently.
Dog Shikima.
Yes, that is your favorite nickname for him. Yeah, no, that's the right one. We're going to do this for default, put that up to back mode 4. Yeah, I may have negative dragon resistance, but if I throw in 3 dragon resistance jewels, I am going to need to do so. That is going to put us at 15, so that works.
You're gonna throw the fight.
Nah. Well, that's fair, and I know with Gogmazios, Longsword got their scythe back. And I do know that the sure, Switch Axe has a couple of scythes. New Udra, Gormagala. There's a couple others. Well, no, not a couple others. I think there's only one other.
Sith.
Scythe. Yeah, the longsword, the Gogmazios longsword got their scythe back. Oh, that's not buttons. Can brain do proper button? Yeah, see. Longsword's got their scythe back.
Okay, time to learn it again.
It's pretty mindless it's pretty mindless in Wilds, I'll be honest. Once you've learned some of the timings, it's really mindless. Okay, so I'm not gonna care about so I'm not gonna care about the
Like you.
I'm a crazy person, I know that much. I am gonna have to have antivirus. Which means one of these 2 slots is gonna have to be antiviruses. Not really getting anything for Admit here, not with this build. There's my Koa. Probably should run plugs on this one, so I don't have to worry about roars too much. And then as for my 3/3 slots, honest to goodness, I probably want to run either Agi or Latent Power. I'm gonna end up taking a lot of damage. I think Latent Power is gonna end up being the better. At least for my case, because I end up taking a lot of hits. I have a single level of built-in Divine Blessing. I have a single level of Evade window that's built in. I have quite a bit of set bonuses with Powerhouse, Burst Boost, Black Eclipse, and Mutual Hostility. We're going to first how many ways do I have? This is going to end up being a 30% boost to Affinity. That's 40%. 43%. So I have a 43% increase to affinity when everything is procced. So critical boost is not going to do anything for me. So I should probably just focus my dragon attack. Rapid Morph, Power Prolonger, Razor Sharp, so I don't have to worry about the sharpness. And then we'll do the same thing. Voila. I wish I could see chat without the pop-ups getting in my way, but they do. They do a lot. Okay. 2 levels of Constitution, 2 earplugs, level of Agi, Evade Wind, and Divine Blessing. Not really going to be getting too much from them. But the speed eating that's built in from my attack boost charm, the 4 levels of attack boost is just really nice to have. The dragon resistance just makes sure that I'm going to not have to deal with dragon blight, so I don't have to worry about like the loss of my element. The Koa is going to end up helping with the elemental attack. Peak performance would give me some at the beginning of the fight, but it's really not going to stay around enough for it to really matter. I do need to test this to see how well it runs against Gore. Not Gore, but against Arkveld. I am gonna register this just in case. Because if it ends up being good, I don't want to accidentally forget and screw it up. Okay. Pop off these. And do it. Let's go punch an Arkveld in the face.
Let's have another hug with no surprises today. I have an update. We've been issued fresh supply items. Didn't even know I did 'em.
Nice, nice. Ah, nice offset too. Oh, went after my Palico at the end there. Not bad. Yes, yes. I don't know how I latched onto the tail, but fair enough, I guess. Nice. Oh, what? Oh, I have no stun resist. That's gonna be a big problem. That's gonna be a big problem. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a really big problem. I'm not gonna be able to use this. I don't have any stun resist, and in their infinite wisdom, Capcom has made it that after 3 counters with the switch axe, the first hit after is going to be a stun, no matter what. It is always a stun. Oh, just timed that. Okay. So it is, yeah, see right there. Right there. Stun, stun, stun. I have been stunned 4 times since the hunt has started. No, because then I would lose out on a good hefty chunk of my damage. I'm just gonna have to rework the build in its entirety. Because, like, sure, the powerhouse is nice and all, the burst boost is nice and all, but it's not gonna matter if I can't actually remain in the fight because of stun. And with a 10-star Arkveld, that is likely to be a one-shot. Yeah, like, I get it, I do. But, like, with that loss of damage, it's not really worth the loss. I'm stunned again. Nope. Getting out of there. Nice. Oh no. Phew! Those back-to-back offsets were needed. Mega potions, refresh. I'm so glad that that offset counted, because that would have been... Yep, there's the stun. Dang it. I'm stunned again. I'm stunned again. If he hits me at all here.
Still losing.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, it's because I am, they've made a change to Switch Axe since you last played it, dear. Now you can dodge out of your counter, so you don't do the follow-up. But the problem that shows up is that after 3 counters, you are, any hit at all, will stun you. And if I have no stun resist right now.
I did play it after the update.
And not with me?
Yes.
I cry.
You were busy and I was bored.
What was I busy with?
Strange things girls do when bored.
Shit. Okay, didn't count the offset that time. Hello, hello?
We've been given more supplies. Check your sacred's pouch.
Well. That seemed like a good trade. Ooh, that one not so much.
Do your thing, Blundering! Oh, right! Currently plundered.
Nice, nice. That's much better.
Got it on the ground.
I either survive this or I die trying. Yep. Ah. Can I please? Oh, hi, Arky. Finally. Alrighty, Arkveld. I get it. You want to run.
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
Because other than when he, like, if I get into a groove early on and he just gets one lucky strike, and I end up losing that groove because of the stun, it really throws me off for a good chunk of time. Stun is just nasty. I'm dead here. No, he went after my Palico. Thank goodness for that. Nice. Welcome in, kitten. Yes, yes, I already know what you're gonna do. Yep, there's the posture check.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Hydration!
Mind if I hop on? Wow, what a view!
Used his roar against him. Yeah, TikTok doesn't have, like, the points and stuff. It has other things, but because of, like, some of, like, TikTok's rulings, as stupid as they can be, I can't add any of the extra stuff to the TikTok streams.
Oh, which would mean...
bad. I do need to... That botanist was replaced with something that is actually good, that would have been really... Hey! An anonymous gifter just gave Luna a tier 1 subscription. Whoever that may be, thank you, thank you. I have a guess, but I can't say for certain, so there is a high likely chance I am wrong. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy stream. It's all right. So this build is just not one. Who knows? I am uncertain. All I can say, because it does say anonymous. All right. So if we're gonna start from scratch, I do know that I need to have gore. Honest to goodness, the gore legs are really good. I like boop 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 to you too. They come with a free level of antivirus, and it comes with the 2 1 slots needed to slot in the rest of antivirus, so the legs are just best here. You are also redeeming a posture check that I have, and I am sitting proper. I'm sitting proper. Okay. Move my phone out of the way so I can make some adjustments here. Dork. Okay, so this needs to be, firstly, default, so I can give that attack boost. We have attack boost 4. Speed eating is just nice to have. Tree is really not doing anything here. But the question is what to do with the rest. I should probably do the Gogma waste, because that Ebony Odo's power is just too good not to have, but I will also need to figure out which piece of Ebony Odo. Read a 2 in the hands. Level of earplugs, these. Those a burst on the helmet. Honest to goodness, I'm probably gonna want to go the hands when it comes to the ebony. That 3 and a 2 with a level of burst and divine blessing is just nice to have. Welcome in, everybody. I do hope you enjoy the stream. Well, yeah, but that's not exactly the easiest thing to do, especially considering most armor sets have a negative in Dragon. Most sets have a negative in Dragon. Like, there's a couple of positive ones here and there, but, like, most sets have a negative or neutral in Dragon. I'm gonna have to slot in... fail. Yes. Let's see what's got the highest in Dragon Resistance? Dober or Endoshagamo? I don't have many options. The kitten frames, that's funny. Ear visor. Steel dragon cloth. Most of these don't have any slots or have garbage slots. Down to Bale when it comes to the rarity 8 stuff. Although it doesn't have to really be the rarity 8, but it is what it is. Would technically go with those instead, but this also has that 4. this is where things get thrown out of whack. Because if I technically do this... Like I said, when it comes to Dragon Resistance, it's like... neutral is about the best I'm gonna end up, like, getting. Outside of having any positive. Orion... Guild Ace... Fail... And... yeah, no. Basically, from the Dahad onward, they have a negative. And, like, all this stuff is not exactly the best. Like, sure, the Hawkheart jackets are... 500 bits. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. Wow, I have no reaction. Honestly, I don't know how to react on that one. Oh, you adorable dork. I don't know how to react. Okay, let's probably sort by rarity again. And instead, forehead with the... oh, because then we'd end up back in the same route we were in before. Dang it. Well, I am running Burst Boost because of Ebony Odo, and with that level from Ebony Odo, that puts us at max burst. No, I was already at 3, so I technically not getting anything from this but the level of Divine Blessing and the 3 and the 2. Oops. Switch to that for the 2-3 slots instead with the Ultra head. Do this, but I'm not gonna have the 2 slots needed. Have any 2 slots? This. Okay, so as good as those are, my other option is to go with the Dahad, so I get that max coalescence. But what does the Dahad headpiece look like? At 4A, okay. That's not really good of any value here. Oh no. Getting anything. What if instead I go with the Arkveld? That gives me a couple of 2 slots to... I would still need to slot in my Koa. Now I have the 2 slots to do so. And then, of course, antivirus. And this should give me enough room for my stun resist and recovery 2. It's been one more 2. Second level of earplugs. And for the 3s, max out burst. Oh, I have one more 3 slot left. That is a good question. I think lower flare could work. Okay, now let's run this back again. More with the rapid, more power prolonger, and razor sharp, so I don't have to worry about sharpening nearly as much. Rapid, power, and also razor sharp. That will give me quite a bit. The question is, how is my stats looking? Immune to stun, which is just going to be nice to have. 10% affinity boost from the antivirus. I don't think I'm really getting any, like, crit boost anywhere, like, any affinity anywhere else except for from the gore. Another dragon. So what if I do red? Switch dragon and ice, and then I can drop this because now my both the weapons have the ebony odor, and I can swap out the gore. I no longer need 4 pieces. Or do I need this ebony odor piece? Instead, I could always run maybe worth running Dosha or Gravios Protection could be good. Plus that gives me a 3 and a 2. Gives me a whole lot of 2 slots to work with. Not as many 3 slots. But Gravios' Protection would actually help out quite a bit. I don't have as much burst, but I could always slot that in. Pop off the burst. Question is, what to do? Peak performance, I don't think is really going to matter here. Earplug might be worth it, though. Yeah, we're gonna run 2 earplugs. Don't really need anything past that. Still have 4 2 slots left. It might. We're gonna run Counter-Strike 3. And just top off the peak performance just because I have the slot, and now it's for these 1 slots. I know I have that negative in dragon resistance, and I'm gonna have to put in like max dragon resistance to be able to feed into the difference. So I'm at least not in the negative. Could always run defense boost 3. Like to have at least 4. But it's just different. No, because I have to run stun resist. I have to have stun resist. Oof. That is not good. Gravios protection will definitely help with making sure I like that. At least that first hit is lesser. Much as the mending mantle feels anymore, it still can be helpful here, especially with the Gravios protection and peak performance. No, I don't doubt I have. Oh, cool! I do have my 3. Cool. That actually works out great. Now, I may not be immune to Dragon Blight, but I'm at least going to have 12. Pretty much, I have to have stun resist. So I either slot in an armor piece that gives me max, the maximum like stun resist, or I have to slot it in. And like most armor pieces, like I said, most armor pieces end up having a negative in dragon resistance, and the ones that have a positive are like on the much lower end and really difficult. My talisman gives me 3, technically 4 attack boost and speed eating. I don't really have anything of like value that's going to end up being better than that. Yeah, it's a attack boost, 3 speed eating. Technically 4 because it does have the 1 weapon slot that I always put that 4th level attack boost in. Stun resist. I have one with 3 handicraft max stun resist, full guard, full stun resist, a level of guard, crit status, and stun resist. Defensive guard and stun resist, 2 guard up, 2 stun resist, bind resistance, 2 handicraft, 2 divine blessing, 2 stun resistance, 2 slugger, 2 survival experts, 2 stun resistance.
Crab.
Welcome back. It's not going to bridge the issue the way that you're thinking, because none of these are going to be of value enough to replace the current one. They are not of value good enough to replace it. Like, even this one, 2 critical element, 2 stun resist, 3 constitution. I do not have enough affinity for that to make any difference at all, but to hurt me. Ice attack, 1 load shells, 2 stun resistance, 2 tremor resistance. 1 attack boost, 2 stun resistance, 2 recovery up. That's not horrible,
Red?
but I would be missing out on so much damage. So much damage. Paralysis attack, 1 crit eye, 2 stun resist, 2 tremor resistance. Horn Maestro, 1 speed sharpening, 2 stun resistance, 2 recovery speed. 1 focus, 1 part breaker, 2 stun resistance. None of these give enough of a value. Like, the closest one is this one, with attack boost 1, 2 stun resistance, and 2 recovery up. But I already have I already have 2 recovery up on this set built in, without needing to slot any. Load shells, that does nothing for me. Focus and part breaker is pretty much useless here, because they're only one level each, and I don't have the slots to be able to do anything with them. Speed sharpening is nice, but this has 2 recovery speed that's ended up wasting. Horn Maestro is wasted. Critical Eye is doing nothing here. Tremor resistance is nice, but Arkveld it's not really going to matter. Paralysis attack, it just makes that useless. Slugger is useless to me. Ballistics is useless to me. 2 crit element, 2 stun resistance, and 3 constitution. That would be nice if I had the affinity to make it actually worth it. It's I get where you're coming from. I do. I really do. But at the same time, there is none of these with the stun resistance that is enough of a value to make that replacement, especially considering it gives me max speed eating as well. It's not just the fact that it gives me the attack boost. I'm not just thinking of the attack boost. That speed eating is absolutely insane in the middle of a hunt. Bleeding resistance is useless here. Also has ice attack. Load shells is useless to me. It's that you know how the RNG is. Like 2 handicraft, 2 divine blessing, 2 stun resistance isn't the worst, but it only has 1 slot. Booga booga. 2 guard up, wasted to me. Offensive guard wasted to me. Guard wasted to me. This max guard, max stun resistance would be nice for, like, SNS, Charge Blade. Anything with a shield would be able to use this, and it would be great for it. This, 3 handicraft, max stun resistance with a single weapon slot, it's nice, but it's not good enough. The value is just too good with this Verity 8 for me to even think of replacing it. Hold on, what about... Oh, even these aren't even these aren't worth it. I have the means of. I doubt it, but
How can I serve?
I actually do.
Can I proceed? How can I serve? Should I begin?
Okay, that did my defense. Well, now I'm sitting at 534. My resistances actually don't look too bad. I'm still in the positive across the board. Flawless armor is going to be helping defend me. The only other option I can think of is if I can find a way to make this setup work and get Gog Apocalypse for the Mutual Hostility 2. But that needs 4-piece, so I either need to get 2 switch axes with Gog Apocalypse built in, or I wear 4 pieces of Gogma like armor. I don't really see any like good way to do that though. Right. Really not many choices is the thing, so I'm just not sure what to do here. Right, which I'm kind of needing to focus a little bit more on the actual like element.
Yes.
Yeah, well, in that mentality, it was always brute force until it worked.
Quest accepted.
You just brute force it until it works. Okay.
All right, time to get serious.
Actually, I am actually doing really well here when it comes to like element, the damage. It all looks good. Certain aspects of my screen a little better. Welcome back, dear. That's just because you have no practice with. I have a ton of practice with. But I have always preferred my nails being longer. We are sitting at 489 likes. That's really cool.
That's
Thankful for everyone.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
On Arkveld. Alrighty, Arkveld. No, I rolled into that like a fool. I'm still hitting decently hard for not having element currently. Really? What? Okay, game, you're gonna have to explain how that didn't count as an offset.
In the sacred tongue of the Omnissiah we chant, Hail Spirit of the Machine, Essence Divide.
Dork. What? Oh, bull honky.
No you.
I am many things, my darling. Many things indeed. I'm not understanding why dodging is not working. Like, every dodge I have done, I have still gotten hit for, and I don't know why. I know the iframe window is small, but it should not be that small. Nice, there's a knockdown. Nope, that one was on me. That was way too early. Aw, I couldn't see him, so I just went for the offset and hope. Yeah, buddy. Nice, good knockdown, good knockdown. The numbers look good, the damage looks nice. Fair enough. That's not the thing I wanted. It's in the wrong menu. have the time. Mostly end up hitting the wing chains anyway, so it doesn't matter what my element is in the first place. Can you... How many times do I hit the thing? And yeah, my sharpness still needing, like, decreasing at that rate. It's even with the razor sharp. Oof.
On my way there.
But other than that, it's honest to goodness, it feels good. It works really well. Woo! Oh, that was awesome. I like that.
Heels inbound.
Honest to goodness. Yeah, I don't see how, especially considering, like, it doesn't say, like, it doesn't, like, you would think that it would put in the, like, the category saying, like, the 1, 2, 3 stars. It would at least make Dragon 2 stars in that case, but it really doesn't. And this is Dragon that I'm currently using is the thing. Ah, I went way too early. That was fully on me. That counter was all on me. Come on, come on. Yeah. I definitely agree that it's annoying, but we kind of just deal with it. Oh, I did that way too early. Way too early.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
I wish that these stupid fucking pop-ups would stop covering my fucking Twitch chat. I have to click away every time so I can make sure I can actually read my Twitch chat. Because if I don't, it's just impossible to actually read. Okay. Oh my god. Good to see him low health.
Wow, what a view!
I hit the counter button game. Nice. Oh, I want that tail wound. Yeah, buddy. Woo. Yeah, buddy. That actually wasn't too bad. Even when I was, like, Dragon Blighted, I still was hitting for decent numbers. So even though, yeah, I'm not, like, always gonna have access to my element, I'm still hitting hard enough that it's fine. So yeah, that actually worked out great. Yeah, those are all crap. Well, I guess we take a trip to Suja and roll for some new talismans. And we'll... Oh, we better collect from Nada so he's actually doing his job.
Yes. Is there anything you need? Wow, we sure got here fast.
Elephant building.
Are you looking for something?
$56 of them, eh?
I hope it suits your taste.
So far, all of these have been pretty garbage. Max Divine Blessing, the speed sharpening's not too bad. The attack boost 1 is nice, but it just, like, really no value to it. Yeah, so far I've not really gotten anything like actually good. I've gotten like an okay one or two, I guess, but like none of these have been actually like good.
Are you looking for something?
Gross.
There you are.
Act move 3, go 2. Resistance. Not horrible, but definitely could be a lot better. So far, I just not seeing anything of like actual use or value. Sure, there's a couple of them that are technically usable, but like compared to what I already have and what I've been at, I think these are just nothing. No, that was never a no. So when Arc-Tempered Arkveld gets added, the 10-star quests, especially the Proof of the Hero quest, has an increased talisman rewards, and it's not just like it's not talking about like how many you get out of it, but like their higher chance of the rarity 8s. Much higher chance of the rarity 8s coming from those quests. From that quest.
Give it a try.
Any of these. I could have seen one. On another one of them. got one rarity 8 out of it. Not the worst I've seen. Could be better, but that's actually not too bad for, like, full stamina thief, full fire resistance. Not bad. Okay. And the rare 8. Airborne? Oh, it's got ice attack. Dang it. A rare 8 with airborne would have been nice, but the fact that it has a single level of ice attack is just ugh. If that was like Stamina Thief and the fire resistance followed after, that would actually be amazing. Aww.
Give it a try.
He's weak. Alrighty, well. I do really quickly wanna... We're gonna check the ship.
Oh. Anything you like. How about you? Hope it serves you well. Here. It's all yours. You take care of yourself.
Saving that because that is a good way to get money. That is such a good way to get money. I forget, what is your biggest weakness? Ice and thunder are generally really good for you. Seems thunder just slightly runs ahead when it comes to certain areas, but ice is better for the headshots. Immune to dragon except for a 3 stars on the neck. That is interesting. Alright. We're gonna run the Kunafa meal. I am going to take a moment though. Not even gonna check what the field looks like beforehand. Not the worst. Not the best either, but not the worst. Yeah. Really? Oh, that was awful.
See you around. Okay, roll out.
Aim there. Really? Hey, 372 is not too bad. I'm at least getting a B. Oh, that's an A! Nice! And still no meal vouchers at all.
That was some fine rolling. Happy rolling.
I'm hoping to get a hold of a pick-a-meal, but it does not seem to be agreeing with me on that one. Hey. 12 there, not bad. Roll down and hit the big one. Oh! Right. Getting a good amount of nourishing extract out of this, so at least I don't have to worry about that. But I would rather have the vouchers. What? Okay. Wow. Just wow. Okay. Hey, Goku Black, welcome, welcome. Good to see you again, bud. Hey, finally I got a pick-a-meal, nice.
I just want my greatsword.
Yeah, yeah, the upcoming, like, greatsword, the Shatter Mirror, I forget what the name was, but yeah, it looks good. It's definitely a weird barrel bowling set, I will say that one. But, like, it's not the worst, it's just can be really awkward to roll for, because, of course, the barrels don't ever actually roll the way that a barrel should on a hill, but But anyway. I think it's a cool design, but there were definitely a lot of other things in the contest that I wish would have won more, but we deal. Aw, the explosion wasn't close enough to get the big one. Zoo's voucher.
Happy rolling.
No, not a new monster. Anyone thinks that they're adding a whole new monster for that quest is foolish, because they have already confirmed that there isn't going to be anything new. Like, sure, there's going to be special event quests and stuff coming up, but, like, anyone who thinks that they're adding a whole new monster for that special weapon is foolish. Oh, bull. Another Zeus voucher, I'll take it. But you can't, I'm sorry, but you can't, like, you can't, like, get...
Okay, roll out.
Capcom already stated, they had already directly stated and told people that they were not adding any more new monsters. We have some new special event quests that are coming up, I know that much. Like, outside of the ones they've already told us about and, like, informed us of. We have that promise, but no, we're not getting any new monsters. Nice. I think that's actually over 500 easy. Yep. An alpha, of course, and another pick-a-meal. I will take it. 538. Decent score. Not the highest I've ever gotten, but still decent.
Happy rolling.
Humans are weird. What was that curve? What? I'm at least getting the 200, but geez Louise, what was that curve?
See you around.
Well, honest to goodness, I wanted the Switch Axe to win, but...
Happy rolling.
Or the, like, that ghostly insect glaive, that would have been awesome. Like, have the insects be a little ghost that floats around, and the insect glaive itself look like a candle holder. I thought that was awesome. I loved that design. But, beggars can't be choosy, so we deal. What is up with the curve these last couple of runs? That, like, is acting so weird. Well, of course I'm getting a C. You're not curving.
Can't wait for your next spin.
Gosh. Twitch, you need to stop. This is blocking my entire chat for a stupid announcement that means nothing to me. It's just... Oh my god, it's annoying.
Okay, roll out.
Honest to goodness, the Greatsword has gotten way too much love in this game. Like, I like Greatsword, don't get me wrong. Love the weapon. But, like, they have absolutely been feeding Greatsword the entire game. And I wish they would pay a little bit more attention to the other weapons. Also, where's the rest of my... That's just weird. Not all the things respawn there. Or a Sild that I don't actually need. I wish I could trade in the Sild ones for some pick-a-meals.
Happy rolling.
Alright, now everything's looking properly. Really? I was hoping to be a little bit closer than that. Alright, we've gotten a couple of pick-a-meals and everything, so that should do us just fine. I can probably go back to focusing on, Oh dear heavens, to Betsy, sister, you're making me scroll backwards. That's not, like, that's not even true. I know so many people who have never used a greatsword once in the game, but... Oh, yeah, but they're going to, just because they've been getting fed since the beginning of Wilds, and, like, sure, the first animation, like, at the beginning with that Balahara is a greatsword, but that's not you actually using the weapon, that's a cutscene. and that you can immediately afterward change weapons.
All right, time to get serious.
Alrighty. Hey, Savannah, welcome,
Hey,
welcome.
friend.
How's your day been going? I hope it's been going well. Gonna run another Arkveld.
I'm exhausted. It's been a long day.
Oof. I know those days. I do hope you're able to get some good rest. I do want to still get the new greatsword, but I do think that greatsword's definitely been fed into quite a bit since the beginning of WoW.
Knowing me, it'll be up way too late, then get up way too early.
That is very fair. I usually end up doing the same, especially on those days where I really shouldn't.
The only way I have alone time is after my son and BF go to sleep.
Which is fair. And that happens. All part of adulting thing. Ooh, that time the dodge worked. Nice. Good knockdown. Good knockdown. Nice. Fine. Oh, mistimed it. I should have just gone for the roll. What was that? Nice, another knockdown. I did dodge that time. I was doing good until I wasn't. Alright, I started mistiming the heck out of that. I really wish it would dodge when I hit the button.
Looks like it's moving to a new area. Get a hold of these claws.
Right. Okay, there we go. Free knockdown. Took a hit for it, but hey, why not? Oh my goodness, I can't believe that mount. I honest to goodness have no idea how I actually got that. That was sheer dumb luck.
Expertly done.
It's still good numbers. Ah, couldn't dodge out of the range of that. That was a very awkward angle to be trying that at. Thank you.
I'm about to plunder some wonder.
And slap to the head. Woo, buddy. There we go. Give me that wing. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, hanging with my honey, chicken. I haven't heard that song in an age. chicken wing, not chicken rings. Should have delayed that just a tiny bit. I really don't know. Yee-ah-ha. You should be able to, just the menu placement might be a bit different than what you're used to, but it should still be able to. It's a song that I grew up with. It literally goes chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, hanging with my homies. It's just a little, like, it's a little bit of a tidbit thing. It's just a funny, ha-ha, stupid song that really don't mean anything. It was just like, it was a popular, like, meme song when I was little. Oh, okay. When I was younger.
All right, time to get serious.
Arkveld, you did that fully to yourself. I didn't even need to do anything for that. I don't know why I keep trying to offset his grab. Nice, got it. Well, there should still be, like, the Twitch-specific ones. Nice. Arkveld, this is like the 5th time you have grabbed me, and it has gotten you nowhere every time.
Mind if I hop on?
How want to do something real fast. Need... Did we really not? Come on.
I'll just help out for now.
Thank you. That's all I needed. A lot of people don't know you could do that, but if you, like, tap very briefly, you can actually get a small speed boost. Alright, Arkveld.
This specimen is...
Like,
I see. Oh, which would mean... We're making
I
good
have,
progress
like,
in the materials we're after.
these ones for, I can find the button. Like, I have, like, those ones for... Because you have the tier 1 subscription now, which means you have access to all of the, like, me-specific ones. I'm still working on more. That's gonna take a while. All garbage. All garbage.
Yes.
Only so many times that you can hunt Arkveld before it just, like, becomes a lot easier. And, like, I know...
See you again, Hunter.
I know I'm really decent with the switch axe, but I would really like to make an insect glaive build that works. It saved it, right? Not. Okay, so save the current. We're gonna start from the scratch. This time, though, for insect glaive. Dragon ones. I have ebony odos on this one. And on a water. But I also have Leviathan's Fury on, like, one of the dragon ones. And we're gonna do it. Ebony. We're gonna do ebony. Technically, do I really need to switch out the PS protection, coverage protection? Yeah, no, I don't even need to switch the armor set at all. It actually works. Flawless armor, burst boost, hasten, neutral hostility. Yeah, no, that... Back to this, then... Yeah, that just worked. just works. And in this case, insect glaive, airborne attack boost. That's where it is. And just having to. They all have airborne, they all have a max attack boost. They're a specific element in power prolonging. Ends up working out really well here. 2 levels of earplugs. I'm still getting the burst boost. So yeah, no, this is just interchangeable. I will need to reorganize these again, and probably likely end up having to get rid of some again, but eh. Honest to goodness, I think this just looks good. Although I definitely want to paint. I do want to change this out for Jihad Mastery here. Got a Mastery on the other one. Voila. Okay. Time to go get bullied by Arkveld because I'm out of practice with insect glaive. A lot more than I had actually thought I was.
I'm counting on you. All right, time to get serious.
Alright. Time to either get bullied or do the bullying. We'll figure out.
Support you to the best of my ability. Good luck. That's our target.
Really? Nice. What? I even got the sound effect for the offset. Why did I still get knocked over? rolled into that one. I really don't. I'm unsure how to respond to that one, sister.
Expertly done.
And I can't see chat again because, of course, stupid notifications that don't matter to me. Offset. Fender Hive was a good choice there.
Get out of there!
Thank you. Much better.
Shields inbound.
That follow-up is nasty. What? I was in the air. Yeah, that one goes off a lot quicker, so it's a bit harder to actually, like, time. See, that one, like, I don't understand why that one didn't count. That one I know why. That one I did the offset too early.
Now's our chance.
There's an offset. Yeah, buddy. See, I am like having a slight bit of realization when it comes to all this. Insect Glaive is definitely much better off being like on his sides or above him. Whereas Switch Axe is much better just being right there in his face. I
think you should use
thought
it
I
next
had
time.
gotten out of the way of that.
This will freshen you up quick.
Okay, can you please actually sharpen?
I made eye contact with it.
Alright, why are you not following the path and just walking into a wall? Okay, got it. Well, actually, the insect glaive offset is actually faster than switch axes, but it's its window is much smaller. I'm sorry, what? What? No. I'm sorry. What? I even got the offset there. There was the offset sound and everything. I'm so confused right now. Like, I am so severely confused. I will admit, though, the insect glaive is much better about making use of Arkveld's set bonus, though. Sort of. Behind isn't actually all that much better because then I'm missing out on damage because, like, as much as the tail does have a weakness to the slashing damage of the insect glaive, How are you doing, Arkveld? I'm getting a lot more white numbers because of hitting a lot more, like, it's more common for me to hit the areas that are... like... That was actually a pretty bad example there, but you get what I mean. Come on. Either way, I'm gonna end up being the center of the attention. It's just... which level of center of attention do I need? Is where, like, in trying to figure out his... Nice. Got the offset. Honest to goodness, I could probably run Slugger because of my insect running blunt. okay. That. Mm. Can you please use the item? I'm so sick of the thing not using the item when I hit the button to use the item. Thank you. That was a really lucky hit, though. I didn't think I would. I wanted to try for it, but I didn't think I'd actually reach. Yes, there's the insect effect. So it might actually be better to run. Offset City. Nice. Have no sharpness though. I'm having to sharpen so often. I'm so lost on that one. I'm not understanding how some of these are hitting me currently. I don't remember his hitboxes being so weird like that. Ooh, I didn't know if that was gonna hit. I was trying to angle it. Nice. Yeah, that was much better. Much, much better. I don't know what, like, there was several, like, that, like, right there, especially at the end, that was so weird. Like, I understood, like, the one attack, but, like, I don't know. That felt really weird. Hold on, I'm gonna respond to something real quick. That fixes all that. Anyway. Gross. Gross. Could be better, but actually isn't horrible. Gross. Gross. Eh. Alright. Oh no. Apparently, the automatic like filter system tried to filter your message out because you had shortened gypseros. Because the word gyp, the GYP for short for gypseros, apparently is considered a racial slur by the automatic system, the automod system. It's probably something to do with the whole like. Okay. I have no idea. I have guesses, but I'm probably completely wrong. So I might as well just keep them to myself, just so I don't say something stupid. But this actually works out really well. Yeah. There's a thing to it, and I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure I know what it's for specifically, but I think I'm not for certain, so I'm just not going to explain, and you can probably get a hold of me after stream, and I can probably explain better then, but for now, I'm going to not. But I think Power Prolonger, as good as it is, it might be better if I switch it out for Slugger, for my Kinsect, but I don't know. That Power Prolonger might end up helping out a lot. But I think, I don't know. Oh, the TAR devices count under this listing? Interesting, I didn't know that. I wonder, what do I currently look like? Oh, hold on. Let me put everything back to default. Everything's back to default. No, this looks freaking ridiculous. But holy, like, other than in honest to goodness, if I were to change the chess piece to something a little bit more like fitting to the actual like size of things, like definitely not that. Probably wouldn't look too bad. That's definitely not, but it is still funny to look at. With a little bit more appropriate sizing and coloration, this wouldn't look too bad. But that is definitely funny. Back to the couples fit. think it affects anything on this one. Yeah. Horribles. I don't know why, but I really like that blue. What? Don't get me wrong. I know I know I should probably run a couple more Arkveld, but I really don't want to just continue hunting him over and over again. If anything, I would really like to run a Gogmazios or something. Or maybe get through this pair of Rathalos. They do have that weakness to dragon. Oh no, it could be good for decoration farming. Same with this one. This one's just for money. Deco. Neat. The hunter symbol. This only has one left. Same with a couple. Let's run this one.
Everyone here has been doing well, Hunter.
Hello everybody, and welcome in. I do hope you enjoy the stream, and I thank you for stopping by.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today. The guild sent us supply items.
Okay, what was that camera twist there? That was weird for me. Gosh. Can't see my messages. Oh, that was way too early. Finally. Nice. On offset. That's not even what I hit the buttons for, game. Okay.
Don't get shaken off!
Bit of extra damage, and bonk, bonk, dab. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, the missed timing. What was that teleporting BS? Ah, yeah. Got the offset. Good stab. Once again, I can't see my chat. Go the fuck away with all these damn notifications that I don't need. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah.
I'm about to plunder some wonder.
Oh, got the offset. Don't ask me how I actually got the offset there. I know for a fact I really should not have, but I'll take it, I guess.
On its last leg. Just a little more.
Damn. Can't see my fucking chat. Wasn't horrible. I got smacked around quite a bit, but it wasn't horrible. Let's stop with these notifications.
Good boy.
Alright. There's only about 30 minutes of what would be stream left. I think I'm gonna end up calling it there. I do thank y'all for stopping by. I do thank y'all for being here. I'm thankful for all the likes on TikTok, and I'm so thankful for those who end up sharing my live. I hope y'all have a very wonderful night. But until next time, bye.